van on across the junction, that's all. Stopping the traffic and letting them through.
Have you been down there?
Not yet, no.
Oh, there's loads of police. I just wonder what was happening.
Oh, to do with the missing lady on the river.
Oh, it is?
It's been ongoing since 3 weeks last Friday.
Oh, okay. But you know, are they there for her today? Have they found something?
Again?
Have they found something today, do you think?
I don't know yet. That's what they have.
Yeah.
You know about it, won't you?
Yeah, I know about it for sure. But they're down there in the river, so I just don't look good, does it?
All right, right. Well, I'll see you, man.
Have a look, yeah.
That's why I'm on my way to
Okay.
going to my sister's.
Yeah, enjoy your day, mate.
All right, here.
Closed? Still closed, is it, the road?
Yeah, the whole thing's closed at the
Is it?
minute, mate. Sorry. You alright?
Can you come in?
No.
Well, the cops has been up here now.
No, we've just got the road closed at the minute, mate. So if you just stay this side,
Yeah,
you're perfect.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not
that's
going down,
fantastic.
so,
Do you know why the police are in the river down there?
No, honestly, not a bit. I don't know anything.
Do you know why the drone's up?
I've just been asked to go up the road.
helicopter's been up as well.
So I went along the river.
Say again?
I went along the river, and obviously they stopped me.
Ah, right, okay.
So
Everyone's coming through now.
You all right, mate? You right? No, I rang this in last week. Yeah, I just come back to see if the police had been.
No, they haven't.
Because all the viewers are saying go and dig it up.
Do you want to have a go?
No, not really. I mean,
Do you think it is? Did you spot? It seemed a bit soft.
my feet kept going through it, so I thought, you know what, I'll just bring it in.
I don't think we have to dig that deep.
I thought that, it seems quite sort of...
Without any sort of plant. Which has been there for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
But this.
It's soft, isn't it?
That's soft as hell, that. There's no vegetation there.
I think it's him, but his interviews are extremely dodgy.
Look at that.
His interviews are dodgy, and it could be nothing, but from the interviews he just looks to me like he's hiding something. It may not be hiding where she is, but hiding something. Come on, mate. So that same lady just drove past again. Her 2 kids in the car taking photos of me frantically. And then they've just turned into the pub down there. At the end of the day, people are free to come here and do a little video or film. I won't bother her if she doesn't bother me. But I get a feeling it's not going to be the last time we see her, guys.
Hello.
Hello, buddy. You alright?
Yeah. Right. You do know you're not supposed to be here, don't you?
Why's that?
Because you've got bail conditions.
I'm not on bail anymore.
Are you not?
No.
Oh, right, on our system it's still saying you're on bail.
You need to check.
Have you, what's your date of birth?
We should have that.
No.
Do the people around here really think I'd be stupid enough to just come in, like, if I'm on bail? Come on, like, I wouldn't, would I? I know you're acting on what
what's
you've
your
heard.
surname again? Is it Arnold?
Yeah, you need to check things before you come in. Yeah.
Right.
It's just another mess up by Lancashire Police, isn't it, really?
Right, well, no, that's what I was last told, but the thing
Yeah,
is...
but the thing is, if you're going to come and talk to me, you need to check these things before you come and talk.
Well, I didn't know if you're here, did I? I've only just spoke to you
What
now,
I'm saying is, if I'm breaching bail, you should arrest me.
Right.
But you need to check these things, right? Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because if it's
Well,
wrong,
I
which...
would have done one now, that's why I asked you the question, wasn't it? I'll be running you through now, I don't have your date of birth to hand.
If someone calls the police and goes, this guy's not meant to be here, right? Surely you check and go, right, let's double check. No, he's not meant to be here. Let's go and nick him.
Okay, so I was round the corner. I've come and spoke to you, I didn't have your date of birth
All
to
right,
hand.
fair enough.
But the other thing is, obviously, we're getting a lot of phone calls from a lot of
That's tough, mate.
local members. No, I know, I
I've done
understand
nothing
that.
wrong. I've walked through. I've spoke to nobody. In fact, that lady in the red car's followed me,
Right.
which she did last time.
Which car's that?
It's like red Land Rover.
Right, okay.
She'd followed me from the school over there to here to there, taking photos of me out of the car. That's harassment, if anything. I've done nothing. I haven't filmed her.
Right.
I haven't spoke to her. Nothing.
What's your plan while you're here?
To do a video of the countryside now that it's looking a bit different than it was in the winter.
Right. Well, I'll run you through anyway.
The reason I'm being a bit abrupt is because obviously, one, from last time, what happened.
I don't know what happened last time. What happened last time? Well, last time you were here.
Yeah, I think it was last time I was here.
Right.
And then what happened when I got nicked from you
Right.
guys. And now this. The locals can complain all they want. It's only going to make me come here more.
Right.
The plan was to come and do one video
Yeah.
and that's it, right? But if people keep ringing up and saying they don't want me here, I'm just going to come here more.
Yeah.
Because it'll make a good video, won't it? I'll say, well, people don't want me here. Why? What are they hiding?
Right.
If no one
Well,
bothers me, I'll go away.
That's not the issue, though, is it?
What's the issue?
Well, people obviously like upset about you being here and filming.
Why?
And being in the face with a camera. And
I'm
stuff.
not in their face with the camera. Who have I been in the face with?
That's what we've been told. All right.
Okay, who have I been in the face today?
I don't need to tell you who it's
I
called.
haven't seen nobody.
Right. Okay. Well,
I've seen a lady in a car drive past me. That's
Right.
it.
Are you
Well,
filming now, Curtis?
Yes.
It's fair man that we're also filming you back as well on our body cam.
Yeah, you meant to tell me before you put that on, buddy.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I put
Yeah.
it on. I'd already
Yeah.
had it on. So what's your plan now, Curtis? I'll run you through comms anyway. And just
Run me
see
through.
if you've got any fair conditions or anything.
I wouldn't just waltz up, mate, of high bail conditions. Come on. It's been 3 months.
Right. And what's
I
happened with
even had the Lancashire police adjust it so I could go through on the M6 to travel north.
it? Right.
I wouldn't do that if I'm blatantly going to walk straight into St Michael's Village. I'm not stupid. The first person that sees me, they're going to ring the police, which is what's happened.
Right. Okay.
I'm not going to do that if I've got bail conditions. I spoke to officer in charge this morning. He called me up. Well, he emailed me actually, and then he called after and said,
Right. Who's that? you know?
DC Ryan Morrison.
Right. And what did he say?
Just said no further action. So bail conditions don't stand. And he's emailed over across to my old area where I used to live to say that. But you guys should be the first to know.
Like I say, I've never met you before, have I? I didn't know you dated.
Bearing in mind,
Like
the last time I came was the only time I've spoke to a person locally on the camera. Normally, I go and do my thing on my own. I don't talk to people.
Right.
Last time I came, Penny from the caravan park
Okay.
came out, and said a few words, right? And her grandson effed them blind and all this stuff, right? And got it on camera. So I thought, great, I'll put that on the internet because it makes them look bad when it doesn't need to, right?
Yeah.
But a policeman turned up. I think Penny called him. So Penny was chatting to the copper. We went back and the copper said, oh, come over word, right? Went over and he said he can arrest me because if people like her grandson are that angry with me because he was kicking off, then to save me and to protect me, he'll arrest me. Absolute bullshit. It's rubbish, mate. You can't arrest somebody for their protection.
Right.
You should arrest him, if anything, for he called me a cunt, a dickhead, a prick, all this stuff, right? I didn't even notice at the time. I said, look, I'm going to go anyway, mate. I've done my video. I'm going to go now. And I left, right? But people on the comments were like saying, hold on, arrest you for your own protection. What are they talking about?
Right.
Then I got nicked for the bail thing.
Right.
So I didn't come back.
What was it you got arrested for?
Pervert the course of justice.
Right.
And malicious comms, which was basically filming whatever you want to call it.
Right.
It wasn't the body coming out of the river, but that video where
okay.
right downstream you can see the police are working to get something out of the river. That video.
Right, okay.
Clearly, Lancashire police nicked me to get me out of the area for a while to get people, you know, for the people, which is not legal, but it's fair enough. I got it. I could understand why people were maybe a bit annoyed with everyone turning up filming, including myself. I got that.
Yeah, so why are you back then? Doesn't really make much sense, does it? You're saying that you understand that they're annoyed.
It doesn't mean...
Why do you think that it's changed?
It doesn't mean I have to change my life or change something I want to do based on their feelings, right? I've not talked to anybody. I've not harassed anybody. I've literally got out my car. I've walked along to the school. I've started the video and said, look, guys, this is where Nicola was last, you know.
Right.
Seen,
You've done it at the
here.
time when school will be coming out, haven't you?
I didn't know that, right? Hence,
you didn't know what schools kick
No,
out.
I drove up from quite far away. I don't live in the Midlands anymore. I drove up from
what
further.
Time do the schools normally close?
3, half 3, mate. I didn't time it, right?
Exactly the
I
same
got
time, then, isn't it?
Who cares?
Right. Well, I'm not
got
arguing
up
with you, I'm
today.
just saying it's a bit strange.
No, I got up today and thought, right, I'm going to go and do this video somewhere else. And then I had a phone call off DC Morrison and thought, you know what? It's my day off.
Right.
Rather than do that, I'll go up there and I'll get a bit of footage of the countryside and show people how all these overgrown reeds have changed now.
Right.
People are probably going to find that interesting based on what happened and just based on it looks a lot different, to be fair, doesn't it? So that was it. I've walked from the school to here. Car park was full at the school. That's when I've clicked and thought, flipping out, it's probably school time. Bad timing because that lady probably picking her kids up.
Yeah.
Had I not gone at that time, I probably wouldn't have seen her.
No.
Pulled into the car park, seen her parked and drove off.
That's where I'm coming from, though.
Right.
I
drove in, I seen her park right there. I was like, flipping out, not again. Turned around and left.
Right, okay.
Didn't even park in that car park for that reason. I didn't want to aggravate anybody.
Right.
Then I went to the other car park, which is, I don't know where it is, further down there.
Okay.
And I seen another person that I think I recognised from round here. I don't know if it was them.
Right.
And I thought, flipping out, they're going to think I'm there for them as well, and I haven't. So I drove off even further away and thought, right, I'll just move my car completely so that people don't think I'm here for them.
Right.
And I've walked
Well,
up.
the fact that you were walking around the village, obviously people are thinking that, aren't they? Because they're out.
Yeah, but if
walking
they've seen my
dogs and
videos,
stuff
which
like
they
that.
all have, I don't go up to people. Most of my videos are down that way along the river, filming how deep the water is, how shallow, how deep it is, saying, look, you guys have got all these stupid theories. Here is the river in question. Make your own mind up. Right. That's all I do on my videos.
Right, okay.
One video, Penny the caravan park owner was on it. That's the only video where a local person's been on the video.
Obviously, they've had a lot of people coming on.
Probably
to their
they have,
properties,
yeah.
And you're very close to it. So
it's a public footpath, mate.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you're obviously right.
Yeah,
close
but I've walked straight past. Didn't even stop there.
That's why they're calling us, because they've had a lot of issues in the past.
But they haven't called you, have they? The caravan park. It's been that.
We just got stopped. We just got stopped by someone down there.
A lady with the red Land Rover, right?
No, she has spoke to us over at the school.
Right. Okay.
And then someone else has just stopped us there as we were coming down here.
Oh yeah, maybe she walked her dog and went past me and recognised me.
Yeah. Well, there's been multiple people. I spoke to 2 people down there before.
Yeah, because they've all been. Come on, it was all over the media what happened.
Right.
It went. I've had to move.
No, I'm just telling you as to why we're here.
Let me just stop this. So guys, I just thought I'd let you know what happened after that, because the video then reverts to 15 minutes later. Basically, they were saying, they went back onto the bail topic and said, look, our system shows that you're still on bail till the 30th of May, blah, 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 blah. We have to go by that, etc., etc. So the reason I stopped recording is I wanted to show them the email from the officer in charge of the case. I showed him the email, and he still said to me that he didn't really know how to contact through to that officer directly. Didn't have his collar number. So I had to go through my emails and search for this officer's collar number. Because the way he was talking, I could just tell from experience that they were basically going to nick me and they were going to deal with it later. They were going to put me in the station, and then, you know, they'd have obviously found out it was all fine, and I'd have been released at some point, but it would have been a huge inconvenience for me. So basically what happened then is the officer on the left, the community support officer, he walked off into the grass, and he was on the radio saying, right, I'm gonna do some inquiries on this, right? And he was very negative. He come across like, he was like, well, we'll see what we can find out, but basically, like, if our system says that at the moment, it's tough, right? So that's when I got my phone out, and I was like, right, look, here's the email, here's the collar number, blah 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 blah. And I just felt like they weren't doing the due diligence to get it sorted. Obviously, my freedom was at stake temporarily, and I wanted to finish my video. So I warned the officer. I said, look, like, I've already got a civil claim against you guys about the arrest in the first place. If you guys arrest me now, like, 100% it's going to be another civil claim, and it's potentially going to be, like, negative on you, and it's going to look bad on everybody. And he was like, well, yeah, potentially, if that's the case. I said, well, just stop what you're doing right now and just give it a little bit of time. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not running away. Just, you know, make sure you're doing the right thing. And he did actually seem a little bit like concerned that if he was to arrest me, then, you know, he would be making a mistake. I think he believed me. Anyway, what I'm getting to is I had to ring through to Blackpool CID myself. I've got the direct number to them, and they never answered the phone, to be fair. I said, look, I'm going to call them, because if DC Ryan is in, obviously that will solve it very quickly. And I called up, and lo and behold, they answered the first time. And they said DC Ryan Morrison's actually in custody at the moment. He's on the phone to somebody. Now, I think he may have been on the phone to the other officer, because they said, oh, we're getting to call you back in a minute. And I said, well, I don't have a minute. Like, I might be arrested. And they said, look, we think he may be on the phone to maybe your guy there. So just be patient. Wait a couple of minutes, right? Anyway, the community support officer walked back, and he walked over and put his camera back on and said, oh, like, my body cam's on. And for the sake of the camera, I thought, oh, here we go. He's going to nick me now. And as I went to turn my camera on, he just said, like, we have found out that you're actually, you know, you're no longer on bail. You don't have a case anymore, etc., etc. However, my question to you is, what are you doing for the rest of the day? And that's when I started to record again, as you'll see now. I only had my phone on me, so the reason I didn't record the interaction was obviously I was more concerned with them making the mistake. And even though it would have been great to have another arrest, they would have taken me probably to a police station quite far away from that area, and with the time of day, it would have been awkward to get back to my car. It would have ruined the video. It was a very, very long drive to get there yesterday. I'm recording this the next day in my car. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to try and do all I can to stop this arrest happening. But either way, the fact they were about to arrest me makes Lancashire Police look very incompetent, because DC Ryan Morrison rang me as well in the morning and said, you know, he's never been a problem. DC Ryan Morrison and his sergeant have always dealt with me professionally, both at the station when they interviewed me and the email contact they've had, and then letting me know. They've always been professional. But Lancashire Police, who obviously instigated and executed it in the first place, they're the guys who are at fault and are incompetent, and they're the guys who should have updated the log, especially updated the log in the Lancashire area to say, look, this guy is no longer on bail. You know, it hadn't been changed, right? Like, come on. It's an important thing. You can guarantee if I would have broke my bail, there would have been an instant change on the system for me to be arrested, right? It would have happened that day. But when it comes to letting somebody off bail, oh, you know, we'll just let it happen when it happens. Anyway, stay tuned. This is the convo unfolding 15 minutes later, okay?
So my question to you now, Kurt,
Yep.
is like, what are you intending to do for the rest of the day then?
I've explained to your colleague that I don't have to tell you anything,
No, you don't.
but
Right, okay.
I don't have to,
We're only asking.
but
You don't have to.
no, I know, but like, I'm not going to be like, I'm not that guy that's
No,
going
the
to be
only
like,
thing is,
right?
we're obviously going to get more calls potentially, aren't we? So
That-
that's why the reason
yeah.
I'm asking is potentially we're going to have to.
So my plan today was to come and do a video and update people on the case and say there's been no further action, and the plan was to do that here, not right here, but somewhere in the area, rather than at home.
Your case?
Yeah,
Well, why are you doing it here? Why can't you do it where you live?
because it would make a better video if it's here, right? And secondly, I came to do a video to show people how the countryside has changed since then, because obviously that now, I wouldn't want to walk down there to get a video of the river. Like, I'll probably lose my footing, right? So it was to show people how it's changed here and right down on the other side of the river on the grass, right? That was my plan. Probably 10 minutes here, 10 or 15 minutes over there, and then a couple of other places, not here at St Michael's, quite far away, just to do a video there and say, like, this was a potential where people thought she may have been. and just film it and just to build up the video. That would be my plan for today, probably. But moving forward, people can't just keep calling you for no reason. As long as I'm not breaking any laws, like...
I'm going to be honest with you, Curtis. Where we're at now, obviously, you know it's how much of an impact it's had on the local community, haven't you? And it's just
not me, the whole thing.
Case, yeah, in general, not just specifically with you, just
Yep.
the case. So obviously, it's generated that sort of attention from all people all over the world, hasn't it?
Yeah,
So
it has, yeah.
A lot of people are going to be interested. I know you're the kind of person that would sort of look into that and sort of ideally tell people what's happening now. Ideally, but the problem is it's creating this vicious cycle now, isn't it?
What's that?
Where you're coming here, and obviously the people don't want you here, do they? They don't want you filming.
I don't know.
And
I presume not,
I'm
but...
saying that
You're upsetting people.
But this is what's happening. You're up. So obviously,
How can I be upsetting people by literally walking through here?
In general, it's upset the community.
Yeah, but moving forward,
Moving forward, well, this is what's happening.
how is me being here today upsetting somebody?
Well, because obviously you've come before and caused problems, haven't you? And this is what's
I didn't cause problems, I filmed.
Right, okay then. Right, but what's happening is that people are getting angry at you. What's to say that someone might not back you on? Or do
That's
something
fine,
like
isn't
that?
it? You're not going to tell me what the last copper said, are you?
No,
That if I get hit, you're going to arrest me for my protection?
You filmed on private property and stuff before when people didn't want you.
No, I didn't. You get that right. Right, I walked past the caravan park and the copper was in there.
Right.
So I knew that she'd called them. So
Right.
we walked down on the public footpath through the gate.
Into
and the
the
copper,
caravan park.
no, along that lane.
Right.
Right. The copper called us over because obviously he wanted to talk to us. So we went in there,
Right.
and then the grandson kicked off. Oh, you fucking cunt, fucking this, fucking that.
Right. But had you not been filming on there prior?
No, we'd walked through
Walk through where?
and filmed that lane, whatever it's called.
Oh, right.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah. We'd never gone into private property. We wouldn't do that. I've been here like many times and I'd never been on there. I could have, but I didn't. Right? That particular day, he called us over. We went over.
Right.
Penny kicked off, grandson kicked off, and then the copper said, "Oh, if people are getting this angry with you, we'll have to arrest you for your protection." That's just ridiculous. And then we had a civil convo, and I left. You know, I said, "Look, I've done my video. To be fair, like I don't want to piss anybody off. I'm going to go," and I left. Today, I've literally not spoke to nobody, and I don't have no intention of doing that. And moving forward, I wouldn't have. Like, it's not illegal to go and talk to people, but I've got no reason to do that. It's more about the physical environment,
I'm
you
just
know?
saying as well, we're likely to get more calls, aren't we, if you do.
I presume so, but people need to just realise that if they call you every time and you come and have a talk with me every time, they feel like you're doing something for them and they're going to keep calling you.
Yeah.
If you just say, "Look, we spoke to him now, he's probably going to come back a few more times, I don't know, in a few more weeks, I don't know when, and he's going to go and film the fields and the river and stuff," just ignore him, he'll ignore you.
Yeah.
If he causes you an issue, call us.
Yeah, if you're in a public place and like you say, you're not going up to people and asking to film them and stuff like that.
I literally didn't.
And,
The
yeah.
one day that happened,
Right.
because they came to me.
But I'm just saying, because that has happened though,
Fair
that
enough.
is then when why people are calling us.
I was walking on the main road. That road there, you go left, right up there, about a mile. Marsh Farm.
Right.
You know where that is, right? I was there on the side of the road filming a river that went under a little bridge, right? Lady in the red Land Rover pulls over to me in the middle of the road, stops, and starts arguing with me.
Right. I think the thing is,
So I got that on camera, but
due to all the issues and people that have been coming here filming and stuff,
Yeah.
Anytime anyone sees someone walking around filming, they get a bit edgy.
fair
and
enough.
call
But they
us.
have to realise that it's. If they're not breaking the law, they have to just kind of think, "Oh, just leave him alone. He's just doing his thing," you know.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know as to why people call us, and that we might again have to come and speak to you again. I'm just letting you know what.
If you personally know what I'm doing, right? You don't know what I'm going to do after you leave,
Well,
but you
exactly.
know what I'm going to go and do. I've said what I'm going to do, right?
Yeah, but if we took everyone's words, where would we be?
I can show you the footage I've done today if you want me
No,
to. Like,
I'm not
you
saying
know,
that I don't believe
like,
you. I'm just saying if someone calls and says something different,
Yeah.
we then have to.
Yeah, that's
get that,
fine.
don't we? Yeah.
I've got no intention to talk to anyone. If they come over to me and have a go at me, I will film it.
Yeah.
Like I film this interaction. If they come to me and go, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing here?"
Well, you'd be
I'm going to film it.
Filming it anyway, wouldn't you? So.
But I'm not going to go over to them and say, "Oh, can we talk to you about this or that?"
Right.
No reason to.
Right. Okay. Like I say, obviously, if you're sticking to the public areas and stuff,
Yeah.
we'll leave you to it, and hopefully, we don't have to come back.
I was quite conscious of people were going to be quite. If
Yeah.
they saw
And
me,
they're gonna continue to be, aren't they?
I don't. Why though?
I'm just telling you that's what's going to happen because of what's happened here and what the amount
What,
of
a
people
lady?
filming.
A lady lost her life,
And the amount of people filming and the community impact after that is why people get upset about people filming and getting in the face and asking questions.
Have many people done that though? Because I haven't seen videos of that really.
Right.
Not really.
Well, that's what the complaints we've had from the community. Yeah.
What, people have done that?
People filming, yeah.
No, like going up to them in their face. I haven't seen any footage of people
Right.
being questioned here, apart from my video that day.
Right.
I haven't seen any.
Right.
I'd have thought more people would have done it.
Yeah.
Even-
Well, there has been other people that,
Right.
that have done it, so. Yeah. Anyway, we'll leave you to it. Yeah. And hopefully I don't have to come back to speak to you.
I'm going to do my thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it'll take, and I'll go.
Right, okay.
Okay.
But-
Alright, we'll do that. See that. Okay.
But will I come back another day and do another video somewhere? Maybe, but
Right.
I'm not going to annoy people.
Right. Okay, no.
Okay.
No worries.
Okay.
Cheers.
See you later, guys.
See you later. Oh my gosh, guys. What just happened there? So I'm sat there and I thought there's a guy walking down without a dog. So I thought he's obviously going to come and talk to me. So I started to record it and that unfolded. Lancashire police are back. And they were about to nick me. If I hadn't have shown them the email from the officer in charge of the case this morning that I had, dropping the charges, they were going to nick me, they were. They were saying that on their system it's showing as I'm still on bail with conditions, etc. They had to call through to the officer in charge of the case personally and he confirmed. Oh dear, Lancashire police nearly, very, very nearly just made another huge mistake. And that would have been another claim against Lancashire police. The people of this area cannot be upset with me coming here and videoing the countryside like I'm doing. I have not been up to anybody today. I didn't do it any other time apart from the time they came to me. You guys cannot get upset at that. I will come here and film the countryside if I want to. It was only going to be a quick video. The plan was to go and collect my property from Blackpool CID and on the way up get a quick video. So whoever rang the police today, you've just caused more drama really, because now we're very curious why you're so protective of the area when all I'm doing is filming the countryside. I'm not aggravating anybody, I'm not talking to anybody, I'm not harassing anybody. But clearly something's being hidden here, isn't it? Clearly something is not quite as it seems. Now I'm suspicious, right? Now I'm suspicious. Guys, I've just seen Penny on a tractor up there. And it seems the police car's gone there, so that means she must have been the one that rang them again. Maybe I should have put that complaint in about her grandson after all. Maybe I should, right? Maybe I should go and ask them if I can do it now. They seem to be trying to cause as much drama as possible when all I'm doing is walking through, not doing anything wrong. Really, they're bringing the camera to them because I've got no intention of filming anybody, but when they come to me, they're going to get filmed, aren't they? Guys, seems the police are following me, look. They're right there. They first of all turned into the school car park. Maybe they thought I was parked there. And then they've driven past me and pulled into here. And not sure what they're doing. Maybe they're going to come and talk to me again. Maybe they're trying to think of what to arrest me for. Maybe they're going to try and pull me over. Who knows? But we'll find.
No, the other thing I was just, this is private property.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
And they're just asking that you don't park on here, basically.
Oh, there are signs. I didn't see any. I did check, to be fair.
Right.
No, I'm going anyway, so.
Right, and that's no worries. The parish council had just asked as well, because they basically own this site, the parish council.
Right.
And this private property, and they said if he's parking on there, can you ask him to leave?
Oh,
We
okay.
don't want him parking.
I didn't see any signs,
there's
but
plenty of
if-
other places to park in. They just said, just can you not park in here?
the problem is, when I park in that car park, it draws a lot of attention, you know? Well,
Right.
today, obviously, I've already got
Right.
the.
There's roads and stuff though, isn't there? I'm just letting you know that's what we said.
This is the second time he's taking photo of the registration. Delaying me, trying to delay me.